What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chef Matiko. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm coming live from Madrid, Spain. I tell you, I shaved my hair yesterday and I feel like a baby, sometimes we have to look clean. Actually, I'm from work, that's why you see my hands like this. And I said, why not? That should not restrict me from doing this video. So guys, actually this is the area that I'm coming live from. Today is a different location. As always, sometimes I get time to do videos from the park. This is how things looks like. Let me just give you a quick 360. Yeah, actually this is a place where people do press ups and push-ups. Yeah, every park has the same. Before we get there, guys, I want to welcome each and everybody of you, each and every one of you, yeah, because you are amazing people. So we first welcome new people who just joined our channel today. I want to say welcome and be part of our YouTube family, guys. We are actually on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Please make it happen, because without you, you know that we can never get there. And for my returning viewers, thank you so much for always coming back to support Chef Matiko. May you be blessed. I'm telling you, we have people who are always here, like my fans. Yeah, and I really love the sweet messages that you always send me. Chef Matiko, I watch you, Chef Matiko. I appreciate a lot. Thank you so much. If you always want to reach out, my number is down here. For business, if you want to say hi, for compliments, yeah, I receive messages and I try and reply all the messages as soon as I can. All right. Anyway, guys, on today's video is about to go down. As always, first of all, I want to tell you that we've been working so hard to make sure that we have a camera and some stuff to make at least our videos and sound to be clear from back in the village. And probably in this week or next week we'll have the camera. And yeah, I just sent a camera home, so I really hope that we're gonna make things change. And we are here for entertainment, education, and all these stuffs, motivating, everything in this channel. Yeah, we're here for is all in one. Yeah, on today's video, guys, I want to share a different story that you will never believe that things have been happened, or what happened is all about what happened to me, and to share kinda an awareness videos. Yes, to educate you. I told you we are here to learn and to educate one another. So I'm actually here. So I'm climbing at this place so that at least I can sit. I give you tea. Or I can stand and give you tea. Anyway, guys, I'm at the top of this area. Look at the view. Look at the view. This is called Alcorcón, Spain. This is how things looks like. Oh my God. I really hope that you are enjoying the view. And I'm telling you, this place is very developed. Yeah. If you ask now the name of the dog, they will tell you. And sometimes the dogs here have veterinaries, doctors. They wear diapers. It's funny how they how people like take care of it's not funny, and that is how it should be. You know, in Africa, talking about dogs, back at home dogs are used for security, but here is more of mascota. Mascota means pets. Mascota means pet. So a dog like that, you might find it has a diet. Yeah, probably it's allergic to some food. Yeah, and that is how it yeah, it's very normal here. Keep dogs like human beings. They take shower. They put diapers. Some of them are allergic. You have to cook for them. They have specific food. They sleep on the same beds with the dueños. Dueño means the boss, like the owner of the dog. They call them dueños here in Spain. So you can imagine you sleeping with your dog. You sometimes find people. Actually, on the street, there's a lot of music from the other side. So I want to go to the other end. So you'll find that sometimes. Let me go down slowly. I'm sorry I could not do the video from the other side. So you'll find that some people actually, yeah, the dog is here. It's licking your mouth. It's kissing you, and you are like, oh my God, what is happening here? But that is how it should be. Actually, I have a neighbor. They really take good care of their dogs. So I was telling a story of my neighbor. Yeah, they are very good friends of mine. They have a dog, and their dog actually is, we call them Bosco back at home. Yeah. So what they do, their dog has the dog is allergic to certain kind of food, which is very normal. So if the dog eats, by bad luck, if it eats something that is not like supposed to eat it, they take it to the veterinary, sorry. To the veterinary, get checked up, the dog sleep, the dog takes shower. And the other day, actually, the kid was playing, their kid was playing with Mara. And they say, the kid referred to the dog as the brother, like the brother. That's how things are right here. So, apart from that, when you have one dog, and you are three in your family, it's counted as it's a member of the family. I'm telling you. Yeah, the dog is a member of the family, yes or yes. So some of them, they have microchip. If they get lost, easy to find them. It's that serious, guys. Yeah, but that's how they are supposed to be treated. Back at home, I have 4 dogs. And I have Prince and a Sniper. They are doing good. They are more of security dogs because I prefer my dogs to have their own space. Yeah, than in my space, like in the house. Yeah, but life is different, and we should respect each and everyone's culture. But all in all, animals should be treated well. All right? Yes. Anyway, guys, on today's hot soup, I wanted to share you something that happened some years back, and I've been quiet, but it's something that I would like to share to my audience. Guys, if you see, sometimes we have people who don't like to see us progress, who don't like to see, or who will never love to see you progress. Even if, I don't know, they know maybe you will one day proceed, prosper, be successful. So they try as much as possible to make your dream not to come true. Have you ever seen such kind of people? Yeah. You've not seen such kind of people. All right? I'm telling you, they exist. In Africa, sometimes we believe, personally, I don't believe on witchcraft. I believe in God. But now that there is God, there must be Satan, all right? Yeah, that is the theory. If there is God, there must be Satan. Yeah. And for that reason, I want to share with you what happened, and you will be like, oh my God. So, guys, as you know my story, but if it's your first time here, I come from a village called Nyabohanse, Kenya. That is my village. It's in East Africa. Yes, and it's the best village ever. If you've not watched the video from Nyabohanse, just type there Nyabohanse vlogs, Chef Matiko. You will just see them. Or Nyabohanse village. You will have 1 million. Nowadays, a witch is not a person that probably must come at night and jump in your compound, or must use some traditional medicine to bewitch you. Some nowadays there are many types of witchcraft. Probably your friend is feeling jealous when you're proceeding. Probably your family feels bad when you make it. You know, sometimes I ask myself, if my brother succeeds, then direct or indirectly, I'm succeeding. If my neighbor succeeds, direct or indirectly, I'm succeeding. Why not? Because some people, they love when you knock their doors. Yeah. Some people love when you go to their doors to ask for salt. You go to their doors to say, please help me, my kids. I don't have school fees to pay for my kids. They love that. But the moment you start having standing on yourself, maybe doing things on yourself, maybe now you can afford salt, maybe you can afford sugar, you become the worst enemy. I'm telling you, this is from experience. Yeah, you become their worst enemy. You become their number one enemy. They used to come at your home. Now they don't come. Probably used to go to their home. Now they don't welcome you. Or when you go to their home, they look at you with a side eye like a criminal. Are you a criminal? Are you a criminal? Yes, it happens. It happens. And these are the types of witches and wizards that I want to talk about today. Years back, when I was actually, when I had finished my education, high school, and before even I tell you about that, I want to tell you that I schooled with a lot of, I was very lucky. Yeah, I schooled for free for 2 years. For those people who have been watching me, you remember that I once went to visit my principal, the man who was the director of the school, who I called like dad. Because my father died, may his soul rest in peace, in 2014 when I was in Form 2. My mom back then was used to clean the bank. Yes, and we could not afford school fees. So what happened is that I went to the office, and actually the director told me, now if I send you home, you know, in secondary school in Kenya, it's very expensive. And if you are from a background that is very poor, or you are needy, probably you might drop out from school. Even if they have bursaries, but it's not enough. They cannot pay 100%. There are some parents that cannot not even afford 1,000 shillings to pay. So back then it was expensive. Right now I think it's worse. All right. So in high school, in primary, there is school fees. Probably it's free education, but you find that you pay for exam fee, blah blah blah, all. And you might find that some parents don't have that money. All right. So what happened in my high school education was that my mom could not afford. So here I'm in Form 2. I have 2 years to finish, and I don't have money. I went to the office, and this man said, you will study, and when you finish school, you will come and pay school fee. Guys, me, I'm telling you, I'm the luckiest person in the world. Even if people come with stories, even if the witches come, I think the blood of the Lord is protecting me in a way that you cannot do anything. You cannot. The more you become a witchcraft, the more you proceed. Yes, and the more I become successful, you know. So guys, I studied for free, and that is why I am organizing that one day I would have paid the school fees now that I have a job, because that was the agreement with my director. But I want, when I go to pay, at least I sponsor maybe 2 kids that year. I say thank you for this. That is my biggest plan, and it will come soon once we finish this construction things and blah blah blah. I'm very sure we will go back and support the needs. That is one story. I want to connect you to this story with what I'm going to speak today, what I'm going to tell you today, you know, and you will be surprised. So when I finished school, I got a nice grade to proceed to high education studies. And by that time, mom, I'm telling you, hey, if my mom could not afford high school, could she afford university? That was impossible. But with faith, we go places. So when I finished my education, high school education, I never sat at home maybe to now I was never at home. I was that boy that used to do things from since I was young. I'm telling you, when I was around 6, 7, believe me or not, I used to be on the street selling kerosene. Apart from that, I used to collect sand. Apart from that, I used to sell these small stones, gravel. Yeah, I used to collect big stones from the river. I beat them, then I sell them. That is how I used to make money, probably help my parents back in the village. And for those people who are from Nyamboanse, they know that my dad was a good driver, and also he used to sharpen knives. And from that sharpening knives, I used to do that job. I used to help my dad when I was very young. And that's why you see when I go to Nyamboanse, a lot of people knows me because I'm a village boy. I grew there. Yeah, I used to be in the streets. So 90% of those, the women there, yeah, I'm planning something, but maybe in future. Yeah, those are my moms in Nyamboanse village. The women that they are selling in the market. That's why you see me when I go, it's hi. I say, yeah, because there is where we come from. There is where I come from. Even if today I become the president of the country or the billionaire, the most rich, I'll still go back to the village and buy vegetable, and buy food, or just say hi to them. Those women, they don't want money to become rich. They just need money for survival. Even it happens all over the world. Like those people who sell on the market, not supermarket, on the market there, they don't look for money to become rich. They're just looking for money to survive, you see. So my mom was part of that. And I'm telling you, so it reached a time, I worked as a barman, a bar counter. You see these small pubs? Yes, at the border. I went there, looked for job. I'm telling you, my friend, I used not to sleep. I used to work from morning to morning, every day. And I remember that I bought my first bed using the money, the tips I got. Even leaving that club, it was kind of pub. The owner never paid me. Maybe the owner is my fan. Please pay me my money. It's not fair if you don't pay people their money. Yeah, we work a lot. It's not really fair because people work for you and you take advantage. You know what the man said? That there is a stock, maybe the beers are not enough and what when I was to leave. And I wanted to leave because I was joining school, so there was no any other option, So they never paid me. But that is not the story of the day. That is not the story of the day. What happened after that? I actually because I actually left home to go to Nairobi to look for school. Yeah, I was called very far away, but I wanted to be around Nairobi for my own reasons. All right. So what happened is that I went, brought the letter of the school. Now I'm supposed to join in September, and we don't have even a bob. Hey, even a bob, my friend. You know what I did? I went back to the village. I wrote letters. You see, I wrote a lot of letters, like a lot. I used to work with some piece of papers to invite people to come and fundraise for my education, because if not, I could not study. You see, before we get there, I even tried to be recruited as a KDF, Kenya Defense Forces, in the line. But there, again, I never had anything. So I gave up. Because things are not the way as you see them. Things are not easy. So I decided to go back, then continue with this process of going to school. So I went to the village, called the villagers. I used to meet people and giving them. I never minded if we could contribute 10 shillings, 5 shillings. I gave the villagers, and I'm telling you, growing up, and this will help you if you're watching this and you are a very young man, you are growing up. Discipline is something that will take you places. Ask me why. I've been this boy. I grew up like a very disciplined boy, honest boy, and a respectful person, you see. And for that reason, a lot of the villagers came in the village. That was 2017, came to my home. We barely had nothing. I don't know what my mom prepared that day. Hey, a lot of the villagers came and fundraised the money for me. So this is the hot place. So I started with witchcraft, and this is why. You know, you might not believe because probably you don't come from Africa, but I told you, if there is God, there is Satan. Yes, that is what you should know. If there is God, there is always Satan. So what happened is that I actually we were at home. So the boys were passing, so I wanted them to pass. We were at home, the guests and everything. Then my mom and I were going out. You see where the gate now is? It was like a forest. It was not forest, but shrubs. Yeah, we changed that some months ago. So for those people who have been following me knows, we never had a fence. There were shrubs around like this. These are beautiful trees. They are not shrubs. All right? So there were shrubs. I'm telling you, at the gate, we found something that was very, very, very awkward. We found something like a ball, not a ball, something black in a polythene paper, covered with it had a feather in a black something covered with a red rope. And I wanted to touch, and my mom said, no, don't touch it. Don't touch it. And because my mom is a Christian, she went inside, took holy water, poured it, and actually she prayed, and we moved on. So sitting yesterday, I was thinking that what happened at that time? Because in the morning we were cleaning the compound, that thing was not there. It was there when the fundraising was going on. Yeah, it was there when the fundraising was going on, 2017, around 2 p.m. when people were coming in. I'm telling you, that is how things are. So I want to talk about this. Probably, maybe I can assume that maybe that was just, But if you come to think about things, I don't believe you cannot bewitch Chef Matiko. I don't believe in those things. So probably somebody was trying to cut. Somebody was coming in between the fundraising. Somebody was, such things, and such things happens. I'm telling you. Yeah, they try as much as possible to. Maybe somebody said, probably somebody was jealous. You never wanted Chef Matiko to go to school. Probably, maybe they know. People know that you're gonna succeed. People know that you have a bright future. They always come on your way to make things not happen. Yes, and that is what was happening. Through my journey, we have so many challenges. Satan comes in. Hey, Satan comes in, but God is always there. It's not a preaching day, but it's through experience to tell you that wherever you are trying to do your things, sometimes there are some people out there that are not very happy. But the message is to me today is that if I win, that is what I always tell my people who help me with jobs back at home. I don't want to say workers because I don't have workers yet. All right, they are helping me because I believe that I cannot afford to pay them. I just give them the appreciation money. Yes, because those people do a lot of work. Construction is not something easy. Yeah, even the labor in Kenya probably paying handman, a person who helps a mason. English is not Englishing. A person who helps to construct on the construction sites. They mix. They don't. Here in Europe, we have probably machines to mix sand and cement, but there in the village they don't. So they use hands to mix. They work from morning around. My people work from 8 to around 4, around there. Yeah, it depends with the work. So paying them 1,000 shillings, that is $10 or whatsoever, it's not enough. So you cannot come here and tell us that you are the boss. Chef Matiko is not a boss. I'm a leader. But one day probably, I hope that I will become a very, very good leader apart from this. Like the bet. I'm trying to better myself. myself. And that's how the world should be. Because if not, we could not afford even paying them, you see. But it is the system. If you're watching me and you are Team Chef Matiko, I want to appreciate you so much for being part of my team, construction team. If you've ever worked with me, all right, I want to appreciate you so much because you are an amazing person. Yes, guys. So my journey has been like that. You've been seeing some stones. People are trying to throw stones, but I got used to them since I was young. You see, because if not, probably we could have given up long ago. Even your family members try to fight you. So probably even the person who put that, I can say that thing there, was a person from a family. It was a family member. It's very obvious because they try to see who is, you see, it's very funny. They try to see who is doing better than, you see, who is raising. Who is this member of the family who is raising, you see? And once they see that, they try as much as possible probably to bring you down. Even if you are poor, they make sure that you become poorer. I'm telling you, this is a true story because sometimes if you are from Africa and there is that, I think it's culture. I'm way past that, but it happens. People try to bewitch you. People will put things in your house. People will something. But if you believe, if you try and believe in them, they happen. It's power of mind. It happened. So for that reason, I wanted to share and to tell you that be careful if you are growing up. Be careful keep good company because that is most important. And don't trust everybody. Yes. When I went home, yes, some days ago, when I was home in December, actually a friend of mine told me, try as much as possible not to give, because I'm that person. If I meet you, maybe I see you need something or you ask me for something, I give you money. See, cash. So somebody told me probably try and not give cash. Hey, if you're from Africa, raise your hand. Yes. If you are from Africa, try and raise your hand, please. Are we together? Do you understand? Yeah, and I laughed, but sometimes it's true. It depends with what you believe. If you believe in that, you become that. But I believe that some of you, if you go to the village, if you are from abroad, you've had this. You have these things. I know if you are my fan and you are out of, you've never been to Africa, you won't understand. Yes. But whoever will try to come on, Chef Matiko does not believe in those things. I'm past that. I only believe in God. Yes. And I'm telling you, if there is God, there is there is Satan. I'm telling you. Anyway, let us have a very nice walk. Yeah, through this park because it has been amazing to be here. I want to tell you something, guys. We were thinking of a construction name me and my engineer, or my engineer and I, what do you think is the best name to give our construction group? People are saying Team Chef Matiko. What do you think, guys? Please give us a suggestion right here below, as we see the right name to give our construction team. Probably I can call it company, because it's gonna be a company very soon. We are trying to figure out how to make things happen, because I believe that we're gonna make things happen. It's possible, all right? So please suggest, because we are a great team. We have a project in Kisumu. We've gone to Kisii. We've gone to Nyahururu. We've gone around home. Yeah, sometimes a lot of my fans who are becoming my clients are saying that you cannot charge probably for quotation. I want to tell you why we charge for quotation, all right? You know, I cannot come and tell you, you tell me I want to construct a house at X place, and it's a 3-bedroom house. Give me a quotation. So how are we going to work on the quotation? We don't even have measurements. We are not going to mislead you to tell you that probably the house is 3 million, 4 million, or whatsoever, 40,000 USD, 30,000, 50, because we don't have the measurement. And for us to give you a quotation, we must sit down, we agree, we give you the measurements, or you give us your measurements, and we will calculate. We are going to calculate how many bags of cement, how many stones, how many bricks, how many tracks of sand. You see all that. We sit down. Somebody sits down, calculate. It's not a 1 hour thing. All right? Calculate, do measurements, and everything. Then we give you a price that probably that probably will actually help you. So for that reason, we have people in the village who we work with. You see, probably the engineer, that is the job that he does. So if he works without payment, then probably you give. You know, we are not here to lie to you. We can say, okay, is this amount? We can even give you a less amount. Then we come, then things will happen. Then we will lose clients, we will lose our future clients, and shit will happen, you know. But we want to avoid that. We want, when we work with the clarity. If you won't pay for it, then well and good. You can just probably look for somebody who is suitable for that job. You see, in a good way, because that is how we work. And we have before even we start, we tell you how we do it, you know, because we don't want to lie to you or to give you a more or less quotation. You know, people love that. People love shortcut, but we are not here for that, you see. We could tell you that a finishing house costs 1 million, but how does 1 million come? Do you know the taste of the client? Do you know the type of the tiles that he will put, big or small? Do you know if the client will use bricks or blocks or stones? You see? So if you see somebody just telling you a quoted price just like this, pap, that is a liar. He's a thief. He wants to rob you in a daylight. But Chef Matiko, we are growing slowly. People who believe in us, we are delivering. I'm very sure about that, 101%. But if you don't believe in us, there is no worries, because it's part of work, and I believe that probably maybe we are not suitable for that job in your place, or probably you might find the best person who you feel like can do that job better, you see. But honestly, that's how we work, and we've worked with so many people, and we don't have complaints until now. Yes, sometimes we have challenges. That is part of work. But honestly, when it comes probably to planning, We do planning, we look for the plan, and we do quotation. Probably we give you measurements, standard measurements, you see. And we charge only $150 US, not 150, 100, all right, for bungalows, you see. So charging you that money, I can tell you how. If you want more explanation, you can come inbox WhatsApp in this number right here, and we can explain to you, because it's something that you have to explain to a client slowly by slowly, so that they understand. You see, you understand. So if you want to work, you have a project, you just come, call us or reach me via WhatsApp directly. This is my number, and I will explain to you. For example, we say a house plan, 3-bedroom, all right? Why we charge $100? We have to draw the plan. We are not going to give you a plan and run away. You see, we are there. If you need some changes, we do some changes. We are there. Like, we sell you, we don't give you the plan then run away. No. If you want some changes, we change them until you are satisfied. Yeah, and we do the math, quotation, and we do that. People who are saying, why are you charging for site visit? Or why? Because site visit, we charge $150 USD. So for example, from 100 to 150, depending with where your site is. For example, you might probably, for example, you are in Nairobi, all right, and you tell us that I have a house, I want to renovate it, blah blah blah. So how, as Team Chef Matiko, how are we going to know the measurements of the house? Not unless you give us the measurements, then we cannot come. But it's always good if you are there. We come, my engineer is there. We come, we take the measurements. We take the measurements. We advise you. We give you probably the interior design, the structure, whatsoever. We come take the measurements. We tell you this is this. We advise you professionally. Then you tell us what you want. So probably even, giving out people out here sell and buy information. You see. So in our case, we will tell you this one is okay. If you put this one here, that's why you pay. It's worth paying for something that is good professionally. You see. We tell you if you put this here, this is what will happen, and this is why, and blah 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 blah. Give the measurements. We say one tile is this. We give you the measurements, and we take we give you what you are supposed to buy, and that's it. You see, we cannot just tell you buy 4 bags of tiles. How do we know it's 4 bags? I really hope you understand. All right. So if you are approaching us, just kindly bear with us. That is how we work, and we are a growing company. Probably that is not how it's done. Yeah, we are growing. I'm just me and Matiko, who is my engineer, and now the whole team. All right. So we are now the directors of the company, and this I believe that one day we will become big, and we are also learning. You see, it's a learning. We've never owned companies, and that's why it's not a company yet, because we don't have a name yet. We have to go register it and blah blah blah, all that. So it's coming. And we've started, and we are going this way, all right, no turning back. So if you are coming, you are approaching us, but just know that Chef Matiko and team, or the Matikos, do the amazing job. I'm telling that one, I'm not going to lie to you. If you want to see, check on my 2 previous building, complete projects from scratch until done, like from scratch. We actually even bought land, then did the structure and did the finishing. All that, I think very soon we're going to show you some renovation of one toilet that we've done, or one washroom that we've done, so that at least you can motivate yourself to work with us. It's not like only stories. Yeah, we don't believe on only stories, telling stories and does it. No. Yes, so please reach us and give us jobs, and we will work on you. We are not here to beg for probably maybe we become beggars for maybe help us to build our own homes, or help us to take our kids to school, or help. No, I believe that working on ourselves and employing other youths, if you give us a job, that is enough help. Because right now we will help you, and you will have helped us. We will have helped, I think, even 50 people. Because people we work with, they have families. Others, they are students in the university. They pay fees for themselves. You see? So that is the kind of help that we need. You give us jobs. You help us with jobs. And you watch our videos until the end, and you share our videos. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. And that is life, and that is how it is. And I believe that you don't, you choose your right company, and things will become easier. So thank you so much for watching this video until the end. I believe that you've enjoyed the video, you've listened, and that is how things are back at home. Believe me or not, but in Nyabohanse village, we are very nice people, welcoming people. And remember, we also help our clients to look for lands in our village. You just DM if you want to live in Nyabohanse. We've bought lands for many clients. And if you want to live in Nyabohanse, we work with lawyers. You can even give us your lawyer. We only help you to acquire property, because I'm gonna do this video separately, probably in our next video, because buying a land in Nyabohanse, you need to know a lot of things, and this will be probably our next video. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. May God bless you. Keep on watching this video and supporting Chef Matiko, because you are the best people and the best fans I have. Bye bye for now. See you in our next vlog. Adios. Ciao ciao.